Man, what the do y'all know about sports?
You are now listening to the best damn sports podcast. Period. Welcome back, everyone, to the What Do Women Know About Sports podcast. I am Bree Nicole.
And I'm Vicky D.
What's up, Victoria?
What's going on?
It's been, 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it has been a lot going on.
I know. Especially with,
All-Star
B-ball, All-Star.
It was pretty lit.
It was actually good this year. I was surprised. It's like the last few years, I was just like, I don't even watch the All-Star, like the Sunday
game. Oh, I watched that.
I don't watch that at all because, no one plays defense. So
this was my favorite All-Star probably since 2016. But we're gonna get to All-Star later. First, let's just hit y'all with some little small updates. Our St. Louis Blues, they were on a rough patch. They have been losing, but I believe they've won the last 2 games, and those last 2 games have been shutouts.
Okay, nice.
Also, just want to give an update on Blues defenseman Bouwmeester. If you do not know, I believe it was last week. He was on the bench. He was reaching for water, and he just collapsed. That was scary.
That was.
Just to see the reaction on the teammates' faces, everybody was just in a panic.
From the other team and
yeah. I can just imagine in that moment bump this game. My teammate.
Yeah, I think the game just started too.
Yeah,
right?
I think the game was I think the game had only played like 13 minutes within the first quarter. It didn't play long at all.
Of course, they postponed it. So.
Yeah. And I'm not sure when the postponed new game is, but it was postponed. He's currently doing fine. He's back at home with his family and his daughters. Just hoping. I know he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Which is to be expected.
Right.
But I saw on the news a couple of days after it happened that another player had did the same thing previously in a previous season, and he played for the Dallas Stars. That player was fine, but he never played again. So
ever?
Yeah, he never played.
So do you think? I mean, he is kind of up there.
Yeah,
he's played for a while.
And I think he's only on a 1-year contract anyway. Mm-hmm. So that's my next question: is this going to be it for him?
Yeah. Because
if that person never played again, is this the same fate for Bouwmeester? I mean, we don't know until we get to that point. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery, and I'm just sending him a bunch of positivity.
Yeah.
Also, as we've been telling you, the St. Louis, St. Louis now has a football team.
The XFL. Finally we have some sort of football going on.
And they're pretty good.
They are. The whole XFL
it's pretty
they have been getting views.
Yeah.
This has been the second week and they're still going strong.
Yeah.
We were talking about the whole are they are people still going to watch for the second week?
They're
still watching 2 million views.
That's pretty good for an off-brand football. Not off-brand.
Off-brand, the great value of.
Not off-brand in a bad way, but it's pretty good for a second,
right?
A second-hand NFL.
Now that NFL is
over,
this is a great replacement.
It's good, yeah. It's not too shabby. And the BattleHawks, they won their first game. They did lose last week, but I've been hearing the loss was kind of they were robbed.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that it was the refs played them, but I feel like refs in any sport suck anyway. So that sucks. But I do know that the BattleHawks' first home game is this coming Sunday, which is the 24th.
Right.
It's sold out.
Edward Jones Dome finally being put to use. No, I'm just playing. No, that's good. They sold out.
Yeah.
That's all. We're excited. Okay.
Yeah, I think
we miss having a football team, obviously.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be pretty fun. And I've been also hearing that the BattleHawks, they are number 1 in merchandise sales.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying that. KAW.
You gotta get on board, man.
Make the sound how you want.
Call, man.
K-A-W.
Get with it.
K-A-W. I'm not making that sound. But that is really good, though. Like, to be number one in, like, merchandise sales.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping for a good game on Sunday. I do plan on watching.
You know, we got to show up and show out. So,
I mean, I'm not going to be there. I don't have a ticket. But I'm going to watch it on the TV.
Of course.
I do want to go to a game, though.
I do, too.
We got to make that happen. Just for our viewers and, like, our listeners. We should go to a game. Maybe
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good.
I think so.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a pretty good season, especially for like the inaugural first season. It should be a really good season.
Oh yeah.
Some little basketball updates. Like Kyrie Irving, he is out with a shoulder like season injury. He's having surgery, so he's out for the rest of the season.
That's a shame.
He's been out a lot this season anyway,
a shame.
So I'm not surprised.
Man, hopefully next year, I'm gonna need both KD and Kyrie to be healthy.
Well, KD coming back.
Well, obviously, yeah. He's good. I seen him on a clip that ESPN posted.
You sent me.
Man, I tagged you on it.
Hey, he was ready.
Man, that dude so.
He looked ready.
Like he was never injured.
I just hope that Kyrie comes back and is healthy, because this season he wasn't as healthy as he should have been. Like he wasn't consistent in his playing time. Like he would play maybe a few games, then be injured,
and then not play.
It's inconsistency with him, and I think most people feel like that. You want him to be consistent. So hopefully after he has this surgery, then when he returns next season, like he be like ready to play. Also, it was breaking news today that Demarcus Cousins is being waived by the Los Angeles Lakers. I kind of figured that because he hasn't played at all this season.
No. Are they still investigating that whole situation?
I don't know. But he is being waived. I mean, I'm not surprised. He hasn't played all season. I think he's injured too. On top of the injury, this drama he had with the whole case.
Right.
Who needs that?
Well, good riddance. They don't need him anyway, so... I'm
listen. No judgment from me. I'm indifferent about it. I want him to play, but if you're contributing to a team and you've just been sitting out, they don't really need you. The Lakers are winning on
right.
You're not adding to these wins at this moment, so
right.
You good, sir? So let's get to the fun stuff. Last weekend was Valentine's Day weekend. It was also the 2020 All-Star Game, which took place in Chicago, Illinois. Listen, most people look forward to All-Star only for the Saturday night events, which is the skills, the dunk, and the 3-point.
Right.
That's pretty much what most people watch. They don't really watch the game on Sunday because they feel it's lackluster.
Right, or they don't watch Friday with the whole celebrity
But
game.
On Friday, it's two games. It's the celebrity and it's the world's.
And it's the rookie versus
it's the Rising Stars.
Yeah.
That's a good game too, though. That's actually a really a decent game to watch.
Yeah, but look, toward the end of the Rising Star game, they gave Zion Williams 3 opportunities to dunk the ball. He missed all 3. Did you see that?
So so for me on Friday, I catch the Rising Stars kind of in repeat and clips. I mostly watch the celebrity game just because it's comedic value.
Oh yeah,
that's really what I watch on Fridays.
No, but I'm just thinking Zion, he could not dunk the ball for nothing. I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah. But Zion, just to see him be able to even be an All-Star in your rookie year, that's a big deal. So I was happy for that. The celebrity game, so it was team Stephen A. Versus
Wilbon.
Jason Wilbon.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. talked so much trash, and his team lost.
Obviously.
And Common was the MVP of that game.
Right, which is fitting. Being from Chicago.
Being from Chicago. It was a good game. It was pretty fun. I know that some WNBA players they play in the celebrity game, which is good for them to get more exposure, just so folks can know, these are professional women athletes. They ball. Friday wasn't all that exciting. It's just the basic games. It's just
just a good start,
a good meet and greet. a meet and greet. Most of the excitement really happens on Saturday. So if you watch TNT and you go on and you follow with Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Charles Barkley, they started off with well, first of all, the whole weekend was constantly Kobe Bryant tributes.
Oh yeah, they had to.
The whole weekend was filled with like Kobe tributes, like whether it was people just talking about Kobe or just giving like their memories of him or what they experienced for him, like doing his 4 times or his time like going to All-Star games. I saw a clip. I think like some man was gifted some Kobe Bryant shoes, and he loved them that he was so emotional about it. Like it was just beautiful to see. Like I want some Kobe Bryant shoes gifted, but it was just great to see that in that moment. I thought Saturday I saw that Kenny, he called up on like certain celebrities and he recreated like some of Kobe's like most famous photos like with those celebrities. And he didn't want to use other athletes, he said. So what he said was, I wanted to use regular people, like not regular, but like celebrity people like who are not athletes. So he called up on like Amanda Seales, Ice Cube and his son O'Shea, Common. He also called up on himself and his 2 daughters, and also Snoop Dogg. And so just to see them like recreate like some of Kenny's like favorite Kobe Bryant photos was really cool. It was emotional too, because like the one that Kenny recreated was the picture that we've all been seeing over and over again of Kobe and Gianna at a game. Mm-hmm. It was a good comparison.
Right.
So cool weekend for Kobe. I'm not sure I don't know if his family wanted to like be there, but like
they probably didn't.
Yeah. But it was just a cool weekend.
I mean,
everybody showed a lot of love.
Right.
They either came out in like a Kobe like a Kobe custom jacket, or they had on like Kobe shoes.
Let's speak about. Can we please speak about that? Because Ludacris came incorrect.
What did he do
with this? I don't know if you've seen it, but look it up if y'all have not seen Ludacris rocking the hoodie with Kobe Bryant on it. But you know, who is this dude on your hoodie, man?
So it was supposed to.
It was supposed to be Kobe Bryant, like biting. You know how Kobe Bryant always like bite his jersey or whatever. Who drew that?
So it was a bad drawing.
It was like an airbrush of like Kobe of that, like.
So it was a bad drawing, basically. What you're telling me.
Yes, I'm like, dude, Ludacris. No, what was that? But
he tried.
He did, and then you had Dame Lillard. You know, he showed his support. He rocked the Mamba. What?
Okay.
Are you talking about his performance?
Listen.
Let's get into that. Okay, go ahead.
So, on Saturday, you have the 3 big events: skills, the 3-point, and the dunk.
Right.
So after each event ends, it's kind of like a short intermission before the next one starts.
Right.
So I think it was after.
I think it was after the 3-point.
After the 3-point?
Was it after 3-point? Yeah.
Okay, so like after the 3-point, they had like a small intermission one where Common introduced like Damian Lillard, because like Lillard was supposed to be an all-star. Well, he is an all-star, but he's injured, so he could not play on Sunday, but he still performed on Saturday.
Well, I mean, it makes me think like if he wasn't injured and if he was participating in all-star, would he still perform too?
Yeah, he was gonna do both anyway.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna do both anyway, but because he got injured, like he just couldn't play.
Right.
So we all know that Dame Dollar is a rapper. We learned this, or most people knew this, but I recently learned when him and Shaq had that beef a couple months ago.
Oh, I knew he had a whole mixtape.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. And so he's pretty good. Like, he give you a sweet high 16.
But that's the thing though. That's his actual passion. So, you know, most athletes can't rap.
So it's not. I'm not saying his bars or his rapping is off. I'm just saying that if you're gonna perform, you need to work on your.
No, his performance.
Boring.
That was not good at all.
Boring.
I don't care if you brought out Lil Wayne, which he was horrible too. I don't care if that's your favorite. He was horrible too.
I love
I'm sorry, Lil Wayne is just going. I don't know what's going on with that dude.
I love the Wayne Carter. I think I'm offended.
Well, be offended, because
I think I am offended over here, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like, it's nothing.
Who else did he bring out?
I don't even remember. Oh, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, right.
It's nothing against his.
Oh, by the way, if y'all don't know, Jeremiah's from Chicago too.
He is.
Yeah. You know, it's because he is Willie from Making a Band.
It is.
Okay.
It's nothing against like Damian Lillard's lyrics.
No one's talking about his
but the
bars
performance
or
overall, you have to work on how you're gonna have stage presence.
That's the word I was looking for.
And he had none.
Does not have that.
He had none.
Well, most rappers in general don't have great stage presence.
Chance had amazing stage presence on Sunday.
And I'm just saying majority of them. Like, you got Migos, for example, horrible. The only really good rappers that have stage presence is Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Drake.
Yeah.
But in general, like, rappers,
But Dame's was really bad. It just wasn't put together well. It just felt like he was walking across the stage just walking. Like that's
what rappers do though. That's all they can do.
But his just came off really bad. And I was just watching the screen like, this is horrible.
Bored.
But I was bored. His jacket was nice though. His jacket was nice. It said Mamba on the back. Yeah. It was really nice. It was really nice. But besides that, his performance, I guess, was okay. He needs to work on his stage presence because it is not up to par as of yet. So let's get into these 3 big events. So skills competition.
Right.
It's in past years, skills was always about like your movement and like how quick you are like with the ball.
That's a guard's game.
It's a guard's game. But in recent years, like the big fellas have been winning it. They've been winning.
Killing it. Big dudes moving.
They've been moving. So let's go back and tell you guys who was in the skills competition. So like you watching it, like who do you think was going to win?
You know, obviously we got to root for the hometown kid, Jason Tatum.
Okay.
But I felt like he didn't even try.
You don't think so?
No.
Why do you think he didn't try?
I don't know. It's just, I mean, I forgot who he went against. I think it was somebody from what was his name? I can't think of his name, but he was way better. He
went against Sabonis.
Yes. From
okay.
Indiana, yeah.
So in the skills, you had Bam Adebayo, Patrick Beverly, Spencer Dinwiddie, Chris Middleton, Shai Alexander, Demarcus Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, and Jason Tatum. I honestly thought that Tatum may have repeated because like he was really good, but I was surprised. Because, Tatum won it last year, and then the year before that, it was Spencer Dinwiddie. And they were both in this competition. I was surprised, when it came down to Bam Adebayo and Demarcus Sabonis. And, the commentators who were, Reggie Miller, they were, really gunning for, Patrick Beverly.
They were. And Isaiah Thomas was... No, was he too?
Yeah, him too. But he took it too seriously. Patrick Beverly is one of those, he take everything too seriously, and he was just too focused, so, that's why he didn't make it even to, he didn't get past his first round. He took it too seriously. And the commentators were gung-ho on Patrick Beverly was going to win.
So bad. I'm like, chill out, man.
I knew he wasn't going to win.
No.
I knew he wasn't going to win. But, Bam Adebayo did win. And D-Wade was happy because, he played for Miami.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a good win for him. Skills is okay. It's not my favorite thing on Saturday. Because, it's kind of...
You know what they need? They need to revamp that,
It's like an obstacle course.
They need to revamp it.
It's a boring obstacle course.
We've seen that so many times. We need some new skills going on.
Some new skills. So I'm sick of the same skills.
Right.
They take the ball. They throw it through the hoop.
Throw it in the...
Throw it in, the little basket.
Yeah. Which cracks me up because, D-Wade said, they need to actually... follow through and make sure it goes in before they run off to the next one.
They need some new skills, basically. I don't like it's whatever. So he won that.
Yeah.
So he won that. Next up, you had the 3-point contest.
That was good. That was amazing. So, Devin Brooks, it was supposed to be Damian Lillard in the 3-point contest, but since he's injured, Devin Brooks took over. I was rooting for Devin Brooks.
Devin Booker?
Dang. Thank you. Look at me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I was rooting for Devin Booker. And he came through. But
Buddy Hield?
Buddy Hield.
So here's the thing.
Came.
Here's the thing. you know that there are some shooters in the competition when if you make a 21 score and you don't even advance, that's a
Oh, can I
that's
talk
serious.
about? Okay, I want to talk about this. That whole Mountain Dew,
the
4 point.
the 4-point ball.
I think that threw a lot of them off.
It's because it throws off their transition.
Yeah, it's like you got some people. They used to going to like 5 stacks or whatever. Now you got this right here and this right here. Like what?
It threw off a lot of their movement.
Yeah,
it threw them off because they went from here to here, then it went back, then back up,
so
back again,
stupid.
then across. Yeah, it threw off a lot of their movement. It slowed a lot of them down.
Yeah,
and if you don't shoot from that position, or if that's not your
like you could tell with a 3-point shoot, like which spot is their best spot. Like you could tell.
And so I think that was a bad ad as well. The 4-point ball.
I ain't like that.
I just didn't care for it that much, but in some cases, it helped you if you were trying to make. It helped you if you were trying to.
Yeah, if you was behind, like
and you made it.
Yeah.
But I was getting to the point of that, like, this competition, it let you know that this game has some shooters in it, because if you made a score of 21, which is what Zach LaVine made, and you don't advance,
right? Because usually the score was like what 30, right?
I think the highest score was a 26. Which was
no, I'm saying in general, it's 30, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And usually in previous years, you make a 21, like you advance to the next round.
Right.
This time, a 21 wasn't getting you nowhere. Sorry, you didn't go nowhere, because like Devin Booker had like he set like such a high margin of 26 the first round. You had to have got like a 24 to even go forward. Shooter.
Buddy Hield, though, he surprised
me.
To be honest, I've never really.
I didn't know he was a shooter at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised because it came down to him and Devin Booker, I believe.
Right. Yep.
And so I just knew it was gonna be Devin Booker. I just knew it. I was like,
me too. That's what I was rooting for.
But when Buddy, his last, and he won by 1
point.
1 point.
I was like, ooh, now I enjoyed that.
I had no idea that he was a shooter like that. I had no idea.
But it's like he sucked in the beginning. Both rounds, he like sucked in the beginning, but then toward like the end, that's when he started getting his groove.
Yeah, it's so like in most cases, like they always suck at the beginning, but and then they find.
No, not in most cases.
Or some of them start early good and then suck.
Right. I mean,
regardless, they gonna suck somewhere in the middle. They gonna suck somewhere in the middle. But it was just a good competition.
It was close.
It was really close. But I was happy that Devin Booker got a chance to do that, because I know that he felt that he was snubbed. So he felt that he was snubbed as even being chosen to even be an all-star.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of like, I mean, in most cases anyway, like the people who do these contests, they don't always play in the all-star game anyway.
Right.
Sometimes they do. Like I know Steph and Clay have done the 3-point and then played in the game the next day. But to see Devin Booker play like him do this and then have him play in the game, I feel like he's getting his recognition eventually. Or he's getting it, which is really good, because I think he's an awesome player on his
his
team.
own right, yeah.
I think his team sucks, but I think he's an awesome player. So like Buddy Hield won the 3-point contest by it was very close, 1 point. So like shout out to him. I had no idea that he was a shooter though. I'm surprised. He impressed me. My favorite competition, however, or my second favorite, is the dunk contest.
What was your first 3-point?
I like 3-point. I do like 3-point. I mean, skills is last until they revamp it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be last. But I like 3-point and the dunk contest. The dunk
contest, I'm gonna be honest. Dunk is really not my favorite.
I love it
because
I love the drama.
I see the same dunks, man. It's like,
It depends on who's in it.
True.
It depends on who's in the contest.
That's true.
Because I feel like Aaron Gordon comes with a lot of creativity.
Some people was like they should have had Zach LaVine in it.
Like in 2016 when it was like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
That was my favorite dunk contest. That was my favorite dunk contest. And Zach LaVine won that one. I'm not saying Aaron Gordon wasn't dope then. It was close then.
But 2020?
So in 2016, I feel like Zach LaVine earned it. I did. However, I was excited to see Aaron Gordon come back. So let me just walk y'all through the whole thing. So Dwight Howard,
Uh,
you know.
why was he even in there? Like,
So according to him, Kobe was going to come out and put the cape on him. So that's what his thing was.
Right.
So his was more so of a tribute at this point. Cool. Whatever.
we know he's not gonna make it, but that's cool, you know.
Because like he's not the same Dwight Howard he was like when he did it previously. He's older now. And when you're older, you're not as limber or you can't do
that height.
Yeah. So then you had like Dwight Howard, Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Gordon. Who else was in the dunk contest? He plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. I know that, but I don't know his name off the bat. But he plays for the Bucks, and he was pretty good. But it came down to Aaron Gordon and Derrick Jones Jr. Aaron Gordon for every round had a 50. 50 is the highest score that the judges can give you. That's the highest score. The judges were Dwayne Wade, Common, Candace Parker, Chadwick Boseman, and Scottie Pippen. These were the judges.
First of all, why we got actors in the dunk contest? Why was Chadwick even? Who decided to have these judges on here?
Why was Common the judge?
Why? Because he had a movie called Just Right, like and he
was
played
forever
basketball
ago.
stuff.
That was forever ago, though. That was forever ago.
I know, but
that wasn't
like,
recent.
Why? And he won. He was the MVP at All-Star. Like what?
Celebrity All-Star. That doesn't count. However, I will say in that point, Common was not one of the ones that they gave the bad score in that last round. Common and Candace Parker gave the right score.
However, well,
D. Wade, Chadwick, and Scottie Pippen gave the wrong score to Aaron Gordon. They gave the wrong score.
And D. Wade was like, "Man, hold on, I wasn't the only one giving out nines." Like,
but you were one of the ones.
He was. He was.
Let's say that
He was.
So it came down to those two. But keep in mind that Aaron Gordon, from the start of the competition to the end, was constantly getting a score of 50.
Except for that last dunk. Every one of his dunks was 50. Except for that last one. It was a 47.
They played him.
Yes.
So my thing is the fact that dude had 5 50s in a row. Derrick Jones Jr. did not start off with a 50. Like, he had like a 46, something like that. That alone should tell you Aaron Gordon is the winner here.
We did not need all these extra dunks.
We didn't need these extra rounds was
stupid.
Was done. Wasn't called for. They played Aaron Gordon. They played him that he was robbed.
Now this year he was robbed.
I'm giving him that. You deserve this dunk contest trophy. You were robbed, sir. You were robbed. And I don't know if Scottie Pippen was asleep. I don't know if D Wade was just not paying attention. I don't know what Chadwick Boseman was doing. But y'all shouldn't be judges no more. I don't want to see.
But people was getting on Candace Parker too. Like, she wasn't giving out nines. She was giving out a 9 too. It's at the end, or well,
no,
the last.
No,
the last Aaron Gordon's last dunk.
No, she gave a 10. She gave a 10.
Who gave out nines? The score was a 47. So
it was
three
D
of them.
Wade, Chadwick Boseman, and Scottie Pippen.
Oh, okay. Scottie?
She gave him a 10.
I gotta rewatch that.
She gave him a 10. See?
Okay.
Yes, a 10.
But she was still giving, people still going off on her because she was giving out nines.
It's because she's a girl. That's why they stupid like that. It's because she's a woman judging a male's dunk contest. That's why. Yes, and it's the men who sit at home and don't have a job that's dragging her. I don't understand why, because she a dunk on you. Come on now, she a dunk on you.
Yeah.
But they play Aaron Gordon. They need to rethink who the judge is gonna be. Here's the thing: if you're gonna judge a dunk contest, have judges who actually play the game.
Dude, and
or
Derrick Jones Jr. Like most is like toward the when they
were the same dunk.
There was the same dunks across the leg or in between the legs.
They were the same dunk, and I'm not saying his dunks were not great, or that he wasn't like doing great stuff as well. But Aaron Gordon had 5 50s in a row.
He did.
You should have after.
And one of the last dunk, he's dunking off a 7.
He dunked over Taco.
Yes. And you gave him a 47, but Derrick Jones Jr. with this same dunk got a 50, but you want to give Aaron Gordon a 47.
And I personally feel like Derrick Jones Jr. should have been like, thank you for this award, but I feel like Aaron Gordon deserves this. I feel like he should have just gave the award up.
I feel like these judges need to be more strict on giving out these scores because we wouldn't be in this predicament.
So Shaq in previous years, I know for a fact when he judges, if you miss your first try, he takes off a point.
Thank you. Or something, because the whole point is to make it on your first try.
Make it on the first try. I just don't understand like what they were looking at, and I feel like Aaron Gordon was definitely robbed. If you're not going to score correctly and give out the right scores, you need to have more than one trophy if that's going to be the case. I feel
all
like
these
they
50s
both
was
should
just
have got a
like,
trophy.
oh my god!
I feel like
I wanted it to be over. Like
it was over like 3 rounds ago because like Aaron Gordon had straight 50s, 5 of them in a row. He won it, and he was robbed. And I'm doing the press conference. I guess they asked him if would he do it again, and he was just like, no. I feel like I've done it twice. And he felt like he was robbed twice. I think he was robbed only once, but that's just my opinion. And so he was like, and so he said maybe next time I'll do a different skill, like the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I feel like if you're gonna have judges like judge a dunk contest, you need to have judges who are dunkers. Like bring back
not necessarily dunkers, but like just people
who weren't actors or rappers.
What? Oh, Common.
But Common gave a 10. I said judges who are not actors and rappers. Like like Chadwick Boseman. Like, what are you doing?
He was unnecessary. Like what?
He was unnecessary.
Yeah, she just had Shaq up there. Like
Shaq was on the sideline.
He was recording everything.
He was on the sideline with his camera, baby. He was Shaq.
No, but one dunk that impressed me though was Aaron Gordon when he it was the ball went off the
backboard.
No, not the backboard, but like the side of rim or whatever, and he like 360 that mug. Like what?
They played
that
Aaron
was
Gordon.
dope.
They played Aaron Gordon on his trophy. They played him. But other than that, like Saturday night was a good night.
Oh, speaking of backboard, Derrick Jones Jr. did. I guess that was the first ever like dunk off the backboard. Whatever. Which I was like, okay, like no one has ever done that though.
I mean, I just feel like I just can't really appreciate his win because I don't feel like you should have this trophy.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not saying he was bad.
He wasn't bad. It was his birthday too, so I guess that was a good. Oh, he went sensitive. I mean, that was like a good, birthday present for him or whatever. But I feel like But it's like, how do you feel knowing that? I don't know if he felt that he shouldn't have won, but I don't know how you would feel if you accepted an award and you didn't really deserve it. Like,
yeah, like especially when like most of the world feel like
you shouldn't have won.
You shouldn't have.
You sitting up here
just all excited,
right?
Most of the world feel like this shouldn't even be your trophy. I mean, but it is what it is.
Oh well,
they messed that one up. They got to do better next year. So like that was Saturday night. Sunday night was the actual All-Star game in the new format.
Yeah. So in the beginning, when it started, it started at 7.
Yeah.
So it took basically half an hour for the game to actually start
because they did a bunch of like tributes. And
they
stuff.
did a Jennifer Hudson sang that song.
Well, it started off with Magic Johnson on stage with the actual All-Stars, and he was talking about David Stern and Kobe, and he made them hold hands, and then they did like an 8-second like a moment of silence.
Right.
Then J Hood came out and sung. Listen, she gets me every time.
Man, she killed that song. Like
she
I was
gets
crying.
me every time.
And then the pictures in the back,
pictures were beautiful.
With Kobe and
they were beautiful. And
I was like, oh my god.
And comedy like a spoken word tribute.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had this little tribute of pivotal important people like who are from Chicago, like a short little movie trailer, something like that. It was really dope just to see that. Like
I was like, how can y'all be in Chicago without having Michael Jordan? I mean, he made a little
but he was on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He made a little appearance or whatever. I was like, that's
Obama was on there.
Keke Palmer, she from the Chi.
Candace Parker, Common, Chance, Isaiah Thomas. He was on there as well. Yeah, it was a really good little short movie. It was cute. And then they had then the game's gonna start the national anthem.
Oh,
Shaka Khan came out. Shaka Khan. Listen, first of all, let me say congrats to Shaka Khan because she was on The Masked Singer. She was the monster. I knew who she was.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I am all for people giving their own rendition of the national anthem. But Shaka Khan.
She,
ma'am.
I don't want to talk about her because she's a living legend.
So listen,
okay?
I made this tweet. I said, Shaka, this ain't it, but you a legend. Just do what you want. Just do what you want.
At this point, she can do what she wants.
At this point,
but
you at this point, ma'am,
you know, we had the Canadian national anthem is kind of boring, it's weak, you know. But the singer, she killed her, you know, her people's stuff.
Wait, how does it go? Oh, Canada,
we something. Okay.
Yeah, all that good jazz.
But
Shaka Khan.
At least it wasn't as bad as Fergie's. I'll give it to you.
It's top 2. Maybe top 3.
Hey, nothing beats Fergie's. I'm just saying.
I went back and watched hers the other day. That was horrible. I had to go back and watch it because it was real bad. It was real bad. So after we got through the national anthem, then the game started. First of all, let me say that I love the warm-up suits. Everybody had on the white warm-up suits, and I appreciate.
I always love the all-star uniforms.
Yeah,
I love them.
I appreciate the fact that the teams were Team Giannis and Team LeBron, and I love the fact that each team wore like one of Kobe's numbers.
Yeah, and Gianna's number 2 too. So one team wore her jersey number, and then the other team wore Kobe's. It was
a perfect tribute to both of them, and I love that. This year's format was different than previous format.
Okay,
Explain the format.
In the beginning, when we first heard about it, we was all confused. Like, what the hell's going on in the first quarter?
Because I was like, what is this?
But when I actually saw, which I knew, once I actually saw it, it made so much sense.
So explain it.
So basically, like each quarter, okay, so you play each quarter, but like each quarter you start at 0,
right? But
it adds up. So and then at the fourth quarter,
whoever has the highest score, they add 24 points to that, and then during the fourth quarter.
But they had to go up to like a certain.
So the way that it was like for this one, because it was the way that it was, Team Giannis and Team LeBron were playing for a charity,
right?
So whoever wins like whatever quarter.
So each quarter like. So like if they, so I think Team LeBron won the first quarter, so their charity won like $100,000. Team Giannis won the second quarter, and they won $100,000 for them. Third quarter
was a tie.
It was a tie. So
it traveled over to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But however,
rolled over, yeah.
But the way that the scoring works is that whoever has the highest score between the first 3 quarters at the end of the third quarter, they take whoever team had the highest score, which was Team Giannis. And then they added 24 points to that.
So they had to get up to like 157.
Yeah, like 157. So like 157 is the target number you must reach. Is the target number like you must reach in the fourth quarter, and whoever reaches that number first wins.
And what I liked about that was that it was no
shot clock.
Then no shot clock, like no commercials, like it was.
No, so
amazing.
It was a shot clock. It was no clock running. It wasn't a clock running. They still had a shot clock.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
But there was no clock running.
Right.
That's what made it interesting because so in the first quarter, like Team LeBron won. It was kind of like a flashback of the other All-Star games. They was kind of.
It was boring. That's why I don't watch them.
It was kind of like lollygagging.
Right.
Second quarter, like Team Giannis came out. They was on the mission.
And we were surprised because we was like Team LeBron is stacked, man. So like. I was surprised at Team Giannis. Like,
I was like, Giannis team out here just out here kicking.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna get demolished. Like,
no, they was out here. They was leading. So when Team Giannis won like quarter 2, like Team LeBron team was like, we got to regroup because
like, hold up now.
So like the third quarter, so like the second and third quarter, it picked up like.
Third quarter is when it really picked up.
But then that fourth quarter, once they got that target score.
I think when it was a tie, it was like, oh, okay, we gotta get it now. Like it's fourth quarter, we gotta win for our charities. Like,
and this is how you know like it was a real game. They were arguing with the refs about calls. You never argue with the refs doing All-Star
and they
games.
Actually playing defense. Thank you.
Defense. However, I will say that I'm mad at the game like on a free throw.
That was some. That was.
But it was still a win. But I'm just mad it was a win.
And I'm Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry.
Listen, Kyle Lowry is a bum.
He the one that caused the whole. Like, why are you fouling AD?
He's a bum.
Oh God.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry is a bum. I don't understand like what he was doing with his.
I mean,
money.
I appreciate his effort, you know, in defense, but
I appreciate it a lot. But he was. But overall, it was a really great game. Oh, and speaking of, so in the All-Star game, there is also an MVP. This year, they changed the MVP. They changed the MVP award like to the Kobe Bryant MVP award, and Kawhi Leonard is the first ever recipient of the Kobe Bryant MVP award. That's dope.
yeah, especially considering that
Kobe has the most All-Star MVPs. Which
No,
is
he's tied for the most.
Who has who?
I forgot who else it was, but him and another player got 4. He doesn't have the most. He's tied.
Now the TV told me he had the most.
No, they lied.
The commentators don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Commentators don't do their research. Because he's tied.
Because
I thought Kobe only had 2.
He has 4.
So I was talking about
because you know one of them he's got with Shaq. One he won in Philadelphia when the crowd booed him. The other one was back in 2011, and then I forgot when the first one he had.
Was like 97.
Something like that. 90, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
those are his 4.
Okay.
But
it was just I like the fact that they are naming this new award after him.
I think it's very fitting. If you're not gonna give him the new logo, just give him this.
And
then also, I think he's perfect for this award because, like I said, after Kobe retired, I have not watched the All-Star game because Kobe actually played like this was like the finals. Like he played defense. Like
I watched it. It was boring, but I would watch him still.
No, I don't watch him after he. I'm telling you, after he retired, like I stopped because nobody had the passion like he did.
Yeah, but I feel like this one they were playing. They were trying to win.
They had the presence, the spirit of Kobe in them.
They had the Mamba mentality.
And then Kawhi Leonard almost tied his teammate Paul George for the most 3 points. So he didn't reach it, but he was close.
The most 3 points
it was
in the
9.
All-Star game is 9, and
by Paul
Kawhi
George.
got 8.
By Paul George, yeah.
Yeah.
I know Paul George is like, bet not.
It was a really good All-Star game. I'm legit proud.
I am.
So next year the game will be Indianapolis. Pacers better do good.
I'm trying to go up there again.
We gotta go.
I'm trying to go up there.
we gotta go. So All-Star Weekend was a success, I will say overall.
It was.
Like Chance the Rapper performing at the halftime show. Chance did an awesome job. It was a great performance. I loved it.
It was okay. I feel like he's overrated.
Oh my
but
God.
we're not gonna go there. That's a whole different.
Victoria's a hater, but it's okay.
See, I don't like Lil Wayne. He came out again.
They on the song together.
And I'm like, but okay. They got a song together, right? But don't Chance and Kanye got a song together. Why would he not there? Kanye is Chicago.
And Kanye was there at the game.
But he wouldn't perform. That's what I'm talking
Here's
about.
the thing. Nobody wants to see Kanye.
But he's Chicago. That's beside the point. He's from Chicago.
So
he's still one of the most prolific rappers.
I don't think Chicago really is claiming Kanye at the moment because it's Kanye. Like, nobody wants to see him.
But still, if Kanye was to perform, he did do his Sunday service, though.
I don't think they care for Kanye like that no more because Kanye is losing his
Man,
mind.
if Kanye would have went on that stage, people would have erupted, okay? I'm just saying. Whether you like him or not.
I will put the TV on mute.
He's still one of the most prolific rappers we got in the game right now, okay?
He's in a sunken place.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh, anyway.
Overall, it was a great weekend. I hope All-Star continues to be this massive and this good.
I want them to continue this whole format.
Yeah, they should.
And they doing it for a good cause.
And I think the players loved it. That's all they were talking about. They loved it. So I think they need to keep the same format for the game because it was awesome. It made for a great All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome game. I loved it. And keep the same 24 points because it's just keep that.
Yeah.
Just keep that as Kobe's remembrance as well as the MVP award. Just keep that. Just keep that.
I agree.
So basketball is back in effect. This is the back end before playoffs.
The back end.
Yeah. Let's get this party started. Great episode.
Yeah.
Good week. I mean, it was a calm week, quiet week, but a good week nonetheless.
Yep. So just a shout out to the BattleHawks. You know, we need this win at home.
KAW.
Thank you. Caw. y'all. You better join in.
Oh my God, I'm not doing that.
Say it.
KAWKAW. Please follow us on our Instagram. The Instagram page is WDWKAS Podcast.
And our Twitter is What Do Women Know 1, and that's KNO1.
Also follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get some subscribers.
Yeah, click on that bell, y'all. So you get these notifications.
Our YouTube is also WDWKAS Podcast. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe.
What they be doing?
Boop. As always, I am Bree Nicole.
And I'm Vicky D.
We will see y'all next week. Peace.